Well, very good evening, everyone, and welcome to another SimScott 185 production, if we are going to dare to call our live streams such a thing. Hope everyone's having a fantastic weekend. We are back in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We are going back in time, and the reason for that is Boris has released a sound pack for the Pmdg 737-800. And you technically, I think, can fly this within Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I tried earlier today. It was chaotic. Couldn't get the irises to align. Nothing was working on the screens. So let's just say it's in a phase that needs to be updated. But yes, thought we'd come in here, check it out, see what the sound pack's like. We'll do a flight from here up to Glasgow. We're in Stansted at the moment, a Ryanair base, and we will be on the VATSIM network. So if you have any questions as we go along, if you're watching this back, fantastic. Thank you very much for doing that. If you enjoy what you see throughout the production, I'm going to call it that. That's really bad, isn't it? Do like, give it a subscribe, and post any comments in the comment section. If you're on Twitch, say hello. We're on both mediums today, so should be able to see you guys and your chat. In the meantime, this is the Pmdg, the latest version of the 737-800. As I said, we've got the Boris Soundtrack as well with it. Hopefully it will produce some decent results. But hope everyone's having a good Saturday as well, and we'll jump to the cockpit in just a second. Cool. So usual streamer, SimScott 185. I haven't updated the banner at the top, have I, guys? Because it doesn't actually work in Flight Sim 2024, but it should work in this one. So get that updated. Let's jump in. I haven't flown in Flight Simulator 2020 since 2024 really came out, right? So all my key bindings, no idea what's going on. Let's just turn this up and make it a bit brighter. It's all slightly different to what it's like in 2024, so do excuse if there's a few blips on the way, particularly because which one am I looking for? This one? Cool. It seems to be set up in quite a quirky way, but anyway, we'll get the window heats on. We've already got the battery on, the emergency exit lights are on. The reason, so if you're installing the Boris sound pack and you want to know if it's actually on or not, come down here and there's a little switch called Mask and Boom, and if you click that, it actually simulates having headphones on in the cockpit. Brilliant, right? So you know you've got it if you got that, and then you go back to normal. Nice one, Quackers. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the chat. Having a good weekend, my friend. Right, what do we need to do here? Let me just have a little look around, just setting some things up in the stream. I wonder if we can just boost the sound a little bit. Let's do a little bit like that. Nice. That might help a little bit, just so you guys can hear. So let's start with what every plane needs, and that's some passengers. Simply right. Request boarding. Where are we? So we're on stand 42. I don't know if it's a remote stand in GSX. Bit of an EasyJet Ryanair over there. So yeah, I haven't been in this simulator in ages, which is cool. Looking forward to seeing what we have. I just need to work out all my key bindings, because how do I bear with while you all vomit? Okay, I've not got one that set up for the iPad, but anyway, we've got the flight plan. We'll talk to that. We're going from Stansted up to Glasgow, which is all good. So the iris is aligning. Let's press traffic. GSX is doing its thing. We've got some doors opening, got some bags coming on. We won't do that. Oh, I used to have the setup really well, and now I'm so used to having to panic about what's going on in Flight Simulator 2020. Anyway, ooh. Ooh, what's this doing? I'm not touching anything. Who's doing that? Is that a thing? When did this happen in Pmdg? Why am I freaking out about it? Like, that's very clever. Has I done that before? Does anyone know? Am I just lagging behind because I don't fly Pmdg anymore? I just typed in the payload, which I think will match. Payload in cargo 3833, which is kind of 3833. Yeah, alright, cool. Intriguing. But what did I do with this again? Bear with everyone while I try and remember everything to do with Microsoft Flight Simulator. EGSS is Stansted. Cool. Quite like to get. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. No, stop making everyone sick, Scott. Oh gosh. Alright, let's just come back here. And use the keys as they were designed to be. Let's just put this panel up to bright. Lovely. Come forward. Everything's brightened up here. Go. Alright, let's grab next page. Let's grab that left one. You can never remember it's left or right. Let's do that. Let's go to root and request. Now, I do that from SimBrief. If I do set payload, is that going to update that? I thought I already did that, but let's see. Ooh, it sort of changed it a little bit. Okay. That was kind of cool, though. I don't know if anyone else has seen that happen before. Set fuel, we'll do that. Select the route. So it's requesting the flight plan for us now. How retro. And also, because we're in Flight Simulator 2020, oh, look at all those people, we can change the time of day and the weather stays the same. Now, I think in the latest beta for 2024, they've implemented that, but I've had to play around with the beta and I couldn't quite figure out how it worked. You're probably thinking, well, that's just you, Scott, isn't it? You don't understand it, but it is complex. It is complex. So, we are going to go out of runway 22. It's the UTAV 1 Romeo. And into Glasgow, runway 23, and it's the Ribble 1 Golf. So, like, we've done this route a few times before, guys. It's a nice one just to test this out on. It's not too long. You guys will get to ask some questions as we go. Should be fun. Should be good. Seal fuel weight. So, I'm pretty sure it doesn't load like the Phoenix in terms of it's not gradual loading. So you can just punch in these numbers as you see fit. Normally, I do think the 2024 layout for doing this sort of stuff is much better. And that has moved on massively. Cost index 15. Reserves 2.1. Glad to hear, everyone, that I had SimScott Dog for the past week. He was very good company. Good co-pilot. Weather. Let's do top climb window of 211. Still windy. Yesterday it was mental in the UK. You would have seen some of the streamers doing their thing, trying to land in some of the weather we had here. It's crazy. We'll do this in a little bit. Right. It's a little bit quieter. I'm kind of hoping it does get a bit quieter because I don't want to hear other engines from other planes. I want to hear what old Boris has been up to. So what are we going up to? Flight level 300. I'll be amazed if I can remember how to fly this aeroplane. It's been months. And that's just because Pmdg haven't quite got this working for the for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, although they posted something recently, I think just this morning, that said they made a bit of a breakthrough, so that is fabulous, because it is such a good little aircraft. And we do have some fans of it on the channel. Right. The UTAV 1 Romeo, or the Utuva. Utava. You say potato, I say potato. We're going to be going off runway 220 and it's right turn out to Utava, 4,000 feet. So, instead of being gung-ho about this, we should just set 4,000 feet. We have ground controllers on. We don't have any other air traffic control across the UK at the moment. That may change as we get up in the air. Heading 220. I think course we can set 220 as well, just to get us on track. It's gone quiet. It sounds like people may be on board, or we're still waiting. Yeah, it looks like everyone's got on board pretty quick, which is good. Lined up the IRSs, which means we can go up to here. Turn the yaw damper. Turn on the strobe heats once we push back. Do that, and we'll now just hear what we can get from the old APU. Ooh. Honestly, out of control, Scott. Did that do anything? Did I hold it down long enough? Yeah, you can see the low oil pressure. Can we come out the back here? Actually, what I'll do, briefly, is I'll disconnect from VATSIM and then reconnect. But this is the new Boris sounds. Goodness, listen to that whine. That's very cool. Very cool. So, we've got that all sorted. And... oh, we've lost the ground controller, so that is somewhat perturbing. Oh no, hold on, we haven't. Need to connect again. Hey, Ziggy, welcome to the chat. Been a while, mate. Hope you are doing well. Got lost ground controller. I disconnected, haven't I, guys? Hadn't I? That's it. So everything's on board. This is awesome. I wonder. So there's a bit of a setting in here that if I go up here and turn on this mask boom, got the emergency exits armed. In theory, you hear passengers back here now, which you do. Cool. I like that. I do like that. Clearly, old GSX has not populated the whole cabin, but that's all good. Right, let's get the flight directors on, because that's what we're meant to do in this airplane, seemingly. And we can tune our radios. 121.730. 121.730. So 730 can go in here. Flip-flop that over. That's ground. Excuse me, I'm not the co-pilot. Oh, interesting. So what's the ATIS down in Stansted at the moment? We got information hotel per hotel.
And ground YNF Public Hotel Juliet requesting push start.
Transition level 7,500. 3 degrees. QNH 1007, which is there.
Push and start approved.
Advised aircraft, so
800
and yeah, cool. And we're on stand 42. So we'll give this guy a call. We should just see what we're expecting to come back from him, which I think is the Utava 1 Romeo. What we want to do. Stansted ground, very good evening, Ryanair 185 with you, stand 42 with hotel, Boeing 737-800, request clearances filed to Glasgow.
Ryanair 185, Stansted ground, good afternoon, clear Glasgow, Utava 1 Romeo departure, squawk 4737, Stansted QNH 1007.
It's Glasgow via the Tava 1 Romeo, squawk 4737, and QNH is 1007, Ryanair 185.
Ryanair 185, correct.
Lovely, good to get that right. Right, let's come down here. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing in terms of these keybinds, but anyway, what was it? 4737. 473. Oh, not that one. 7. Let's go to TARA. Why not? Lovely, lovely, lovely. We started the APU, so let's jump onto the APU, because that's what pilots do in this airplane typically. APU bleed comes on, auto, and auto. Ooh. Lovely. So we are going up to flight level 300 in our altitude. Not massively high. And Glasgow, he says in his bestest Scottish accent, is... Can I get information for Glasgow? Elevation 26 feet, so 0's fine. That works for us. Very good, very good, very good. We've got everyone on board. Let's just get GSX ready to give us a wee bit of pushback here. And no, I don't want any de-icing. Beautiful. There's a Ryanair there, which is going to block us in a little bit. So we'll wait for now. It'll be interesting as we go up if we think there's any differences between this and 2024. The clouds do look different. That's probably the biggest change, I think, in the Sims. Yeah, it's all good to do pushback SimScott, but it would also be good to do some performance. So we're going to go off runway 22, import from the core, import, calculate. So we're going to do normal takeoff. So no derating, but we're going to put cell temp of 52, so that will derate slightly. That's fine, don't care about that. 52, flaps will be 5, yep. Center of gravity, 19.2, which actually doesn't say on here. Trim is 5.57, and then it's 140, 142, and 146, which matches here. Lovely. That means that should be 146. Looking gear. And it should be what? What do we say? 5.57, 5.58. God, I'm doing a thing. Remember this. Right. Let's call for a start. Is that guy still by me? Yes, he is. Now, do we think that we can... Oh, gosh, how do I control this again? Ooh. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Get a bus in there, right? Let's just give it a minute. So we've got west, middle, and east. And west, middle, and east equates to... Quackers! You're back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How have you been, Quackers? Give us some news. What have you been up to? Got the new Boris soundtrack going here, Quackers, so hopefully we'll get some positive remarks from it. Oh, Malaga, sweet. Is that on holiday? Yeah, I'm hoping he does the 777. And this is all hopefully going to make its way into the 2024. Okay, we'll get this guy up behind us.
Ryanair 6, correction, Ryanair 56 Hotel Juliet, taxi holding point Sierra 1, runway 22 via Charlie Hotel and Sierra.
Yeah, you should do, Quackers. I'm in 2020, I'm back with you guys, right? This isn't 2024 we're in, this is, we're going old school. Stansec ground, Ryanair 185 is ready for push and start.
Ryanair 185, stand 4-2, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, stand forward to Ryanair 185. Alright, let's take the brake off. Is that going to do a thing? Is it going to do a thing? Oh, I hate the brakes in the Pmdg, come on. Let me go. Oh no, not that. Oh. Yeah, we're ready. Let's go. I bet I haven't taken the chocks off, have I? Guys. Yeah, there's not a lot of air traffic control on tonight. Are you still doing Planet Coaster? Love it, mate. Oh yeah, we need to do that, don't we? Sorry, I've been completely manic in terms of work and things. No, don't want to do that. How do I... Oh, ground services, there we go. Let's do that. Cool. This should let us go backwards, he says. GSX. Nah, don't worry about that. Let's do... Is that going to let us do it or not? Alright, I'll set the parking brake. There it is, it's on. Continue pitch back. No.
Ryanair 56 Hotel Juliet, Stansted Tower is offline, 122 decimal 8, goodbye.
Quite right too, mate. It's good to have a break.
Ryanair 56 Hotel. Thanks so much for your service, bye-bye.
Okay. I think we'll just do push as normal. So, let's hear what old Boris has been cooking up here. So we'll take the packs off. You hear change in tone there, which is good. And then we'll start ground. Ooh, listen to that. Ooh, crumbs. Wowzers. Hold on. That is awesome. Let's put some fuel in and see what happens. I don't know if it is payware or not, Quackers. It might be free, but not sure. Listen to that. Flippin' heck. Nice one, Boris. Well done. It was never in doubt, guys. It was never in doubt that this guy was going to pull it off. We'll do the second engine in a second. Be interested to see what it's like when we... Oh, let's put all the fuel on. Oh, did you, Quackers? Oh, mate. You never have that much luck when it comes to sort of your purchases. There's always something going on with you. Keeps life interesting, right? So you hear that rumbling. Let's dump some fuel in.
Ryanair 7X-ray Charlie.
Stop talking, you're ruining my startup, my friend.
Ryanair 87 X-ray Charlie, stands to ground, good evening, readability 5.
Ryanair 87 X-ray Charlie, thank you, requesting clearance
Honestly.
to
Just want to hear the engines.
62 left with Q&A 1007.
Ryanair 87 X-ray Charlie, just confirm
Please stop
aircraft
talking.
for me.
Please stop talking.
737-800.
Please.
Ryanair 87 X-ray
Please.
Charlie, roger, cleared.
Oh no! Anyway, sounds awesome.
Cleared.
Just trust me, it sounds awesome.
Runway 1 Romeo departure, score 4450, Information Hotel.
Clear to Lisbon via the Runway 1 Romeo departure.
I'm going to go in here and hide.
4450 Ryanair 87 X-ray Charlie.
So, let's bring onto the bus. Let's get up here. APU bleed can come off. Auto APU off.
Ryanair 87 X-ray Charlie, did you get that?
Ryanair 87 X-ray Charlie, apologies, I must have not clicked the button. Read that correct.
Start our
Thank you.
probes.
Stansted ground, Ryanair 13 Juliet Yankee Solo, stand 6 right, request
Flats 5.
Ryanair 13 Juliet Yankee, report aircraft type.
Today 737-800.
Ryanair 13 Juliet
Whoa!
Yankee.
Oh my god.
Clear to Goldberg.
Stop it, guys. I'm trying to do a good stream here. It's being rude.
Hotel,
Anyway, RTO.
1007.
What else am I doing, guys? VNav, LNav. That's a thing. I think we're all good. Let's get out of here and just see what we can do.
Ryanair 13 Juliet Yankee, correct.
I think we're clear of everyone. Oh, it does sound very cool. Nice one. Very cool. I like it. I do like it. Right. Where are we going to go from here? On here. Static ground. Ryanair 185 is ready for taxi.
Ryanair 185, taxi holding point Sierra 1, runway 22 via Link Charlie, Hotel and Sierra.
Sierra 1 for runway 22 via Link Charlie, Hotel and Sierra, Ryanair 185. So we're just going to go out here and out here. 10 out of 10 for spelling, definitely. Alright. That'd be because we've got the park and brake on SimScope. There we go. Oh, yes. Yes, Boris. You made it amazing. It's like a brand new aircraft. Good stuff. Sweet, guys. Very cool. Anyway, forgetting to do all the piloting things that one should do while they are in here. That. Position steady, anti-collision. We'll go for strobe and steady. We'll do that because that's definitely a thing we should do while we are Boeing. I've done so much Airbusing. Cool. Right, where was it going? Charlie and then Sierra 1 it was, right, which is just going to be down here. And then we're going to dumped off to Unicom, I think, so let's get ready for that. Oh, it's dangerous not to look up. Oh, there we go.
Good evening, Stanson Ground with you for Victor.
I know, Quackers. I'm working tomorrow, which is not great. You're just going to have to be patient, mate.
Ryanair 4 Foxtrot Zulu, I think I heard there. Stanson Ground, good evening. I don't have a flight plan for you at the moment.
It'd be good to try at some point. I want to see what it's like.
Okay, Sunday.
Ryanair 185. Status tower is offline. 1 Unicom 122.8. Have a good flight.
122.8. Have a good evening. Thank you for your help. Ryanair 185. Oh, there's a Ryanair coming to land. There we go. Let's go into Unicom. Yeah, no. Got that, Quackers. I'm going to be very busy from tomorrow for next week. I've got quite a lot of work going on. But we definitely should try it. Mainly so I can teach you how to fly the 737, right? And get you fully up to speed. Right, we'll hold it Sierra 1 and just have a little look on what's going on around Stansted. So, I'm just going to use VAT Spy just to cheat a little bit. So there's a Ryanair that was coming into land. Oh, mate, you got... Ah, we could do the Phoenix. That'd be excellent. Right, where are we? Arrivals. 39 Alpha Bravo. Is that the person that's just landed? Let's have a look out the window. Doesn't look like it's anyone final, so Stansted traffic, Ryanair 185 is lining up runway 22 for immediate departure. Cool. Let's do that. Let's get rid of the parking brake and let's get out of here, guys. Phoenix would be good fun to try, I think, Quackers. Right, what I'm going to do is hold it on the numbers so we can just hear it spool up, and then we will get out of here quickly. To help provide auto throttle armed. So, let's hold it on brakes. Hear that rumbling. Toga. These brakes. That sounds just like a 737 in the back. It's that like sawing noise. Ooh, let's get in the cockpit. It's out of control, don't worry guys.
V1, rotate.
Rotate. Let's go back gently.
Positive rate.
Oh, that's cool, there's a co-pilot as well now. Right, it's getting the old command. I think something just fell down. Oh, this is awesome. I do think 2020 is still a great simulator. What's all that clacking noise? What am I missing? I hate all the list change. I have no idea what's happening with it, right? All that clickety clacking. What's that clickety clacking? It's like on a train. It's very cool. Whatever it is, it's very cool. That's got a different noise as well to it, the trim. Anyway, welcome guys. Welcome to the stream. We can sort of chill out, have a little look around. Got a bit of traffic ahead of us here. So it's quiet on the old VATSIM tonight. I know we're on a bit earlier probably. People might be having their dinner. But I had a bit of a break and I thought it'd be useful to try this out, get people to have a little look at it. See if they want to purchase it. It is, I think, roughly about £9, the pack. Installs directly into the community folder. It's not difficult. I think if you've seen some of Boris's stuff before, it's a bit of a no-brainer in terms of whether you should have this or not. And also, this scenery looks at a, like just lower to the ground. Looks I might just got a placebo effect, but that looks really good. And unfortunately, I think in sometimes 2024 it doesn't look as good as this, which is a bit of a shame, given I spent quite a lot of money on it. Okay, so we got someone off our right hand side, 400 feet. Can't quite see them visually. Yeah, I get that, Quackers. I mean, I'm sure 2024 will by far go over the top of 2020. It just has to, right? Otherwise it's not a success. But some of this is good. The only thing, and I think I said at the beginning of the stream, oh, listen to that, so good. The clouds are much better in 2024. But otherwise, 2020 still stacks up, right? It's got more aircraft because they haven't all been ported.
Joining the ILS runway 22 Stansted.
Right, let's climb up to our actual cruising altitude, 30,000 feet. I'd be interested what the reverses and things sound like. Anyway, so we hit out intervene. Start to see us climb. Throttle spool up and gonna punch up through the sky. Listen to that. Very good. Very good. Now, there is a question about why Pmdg can't do this just on their own. But I guess people are out there to modify things, right? So maybe that's why. Alright, look at all this traffic. Loving this. I think they always leave it open, right? And it is difficult because what they want to do is give people the opportunity, like developers, to make a little bit more money, I guess, out of... is that right? Out of something that was there. Quackers, you can buy the sound pack and just play the sound files and it'll be just the same. You'll have a great time. No one will ever know. You'll just be there chilling out. There'll be a noise of an airplane. Like that's ooh, what was that? There's so many noises in this airplane. I'm gonna, while it's clapping at me, turn off these bad boys. Turn off that, turn off that, turn off that. We're all good here, we're all good. Cool. Honestly, what is all that clickety clacking? No idea. I do like the fact there's a co-pilot. That is very cool. I think we're going to have a nice sunset flight into Glasgow, which was completely battered by storms yesterday, but I think it's better today. How was it with you, Quackers, yesterday? Did you get a... Yeah, I can imagine. It looked pretty brutal, right? Some of the winds and the speed is crazy. Just crazy how it gets that. Anyway, we are basically, if you want a tour of England, guys, with the Boris soundtrack. That's awesome. We're, I think, flying over Luton. Which is down there. That's the runway for Luton. You can see the EasyJet hangar there. Now, I wonder if it is like... now, Pmdg... Everyone, you just close your eyes for this, because the door doesn't open, but... Shazam, we're in the back. What? Oh, it's... Maybe it's people working in this bit here. I wonder if the noise or the sounds change to go down the cabin. I think they will do. If SimSkull could get between the aisles, because he's too chunky, it turns out. Can I go down there? No. Okay, we're still going. You can hear like kids there. What? $2025. That's sort of where we're at, I guess. Welcome to the stream, and I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, it's interesting, Quackers, because I've flown with people who get, and actually, until you know it's going to happen, right? So if you are just a member, Joe Blogs, getting on a plane, it's quite unusual that you take off and then they spool back the engines. You must be thinking, well, why are they doing that, right? And obviously it's because of speed limits and wear and tear on the engine, but it's not a natural thing, right? You just assume they just keep powering the engines on forever because you want to get up as quickly as you can. So I always think it's good that people can explain those things, because if you're a nervous flyer, that is it's not the sound you want to hear, right? The engine suddenly spooling back. It's the hydraulics, which also the when they're pulling back, because they've got to maintain 250 knots, right? Or lower speed limits as they fly out of the airport or the airspace. They obviously pull the power back. So you'll see it when we do our takeoffs, because you're not going to just accelerate up to 280 knots. So you get a lot of that, which I don't think people understand, right? And maybe they don't need to. Maybe people don't care. But I definitely want to know what was going on. I was like, why are we slowing down? What's happening, my friends? Anyway, we are powering north now. Oh, there's someone on VATSIM with the call sign Chaos1. They sound like they'll be a very friendly person. This is where 2024 is much better with the clouds. Much, much better. But then, if I look down at that, that looks much better than 2024, I think. In my opinion. Maybe wrong. Interesting to do some comparisons, but my skill set is probably not there at the moment, guys. Quackers, you just head straight first into the clouds, mate. You're like, yeah. More fun if you do that rather than going around them. Will I get Planet Coaster? Maybe. I've been playing something called Arma Reforger, which hold on, tangled up in my headset here. Which is actually really good. Kind of enjoying it, so it's something different. I don't have a lot of time at the moment, Quackers, unfortunately. Such is adulting. It's been very busy. Or maybe. Are you still enjoying Planet Coaster? Yeah, I quite like Arma. It's good. I mean, it's like military simulator, so it's not everyone's thing, but I quite like it. But there's a lot of time just wandering around in fields and things like that, and I'm like, ugh. Like, I'm not sure. that's us in the cruise. Got a little bit to go before our top of descent. The arrival into mighty Glasgow is Rebel 1 Golf. So flight level 260. We can check this with our flight plan. So Rebel Aslib, flight level 260. Udiki, flight level 200. Lannick. Hold on. Vapi maximum 250 knots, which is here. Lannick below 230 knots, which is here. Flight level 70, and then we've got a discontinuity. We can move that in there. Execute. We'll figure that out as we get there. Lovely, lovely, guys. Cool. So, we also, because it's so old school, this airplane, we are on runway 23, and so we need to go into airports. Here, EGPF, approach 23, we'll use the Cat 3. Is that pinned? Yeah, hide that. So, 110.1. Quackers, you can do exactly what you want, mate. Don't you worry. You don't have to stick around all the time. It's very quiet again, but appreciate your company. But do have me on in the background. As long as you're enjoying it, mate, you can do whatever you want. And if I can do things to make it better, let me know. 110.1. See that, and 110.1 here. That's the iOS is set up. Which is cool. So that's all set up, ready to go. Now then, I don't know, landing en route. Does this work? If I do runway 23, import weather, calculate. Okay, cool. Does that tell you? Oh yeah, auto brakes 3. What if I want to do auto brakes 2 maybe? Not good news. But I think that weight is at, yeah, I think it's just weight, current weight of the aircraft. Pmdg fans, let me know in the chat. I would do flat 40. I'm sure we'll do the auto brake as we get nearer to Glasgow. Airport down there, and then I think East Midlands is over that sort of way. Call to arms in the chat. honestly, guys. To battle the YouTube algorithms, all the likes and subscribes are needed. So yeah, we're just passing East Midlands. We'll be coming up to Manchester on our left-hand side. I've been on flights where they sort of tell you that. I always find it quite interesting when they're like, oh yeah, if you just look out your window on the left. Nice weather as well up here. That's a good point. We should probably see what the meter's like in Glasgow. No clouds, 3 degrees, QNH 90909er. Lovely. Beautiful weather compared with yesterday. 909er, and let's do 150 feet as a minimums, just because it sort of works. We could do it more accurately, but we don't. Yeah, quackers, come on. We're battling YouTube. We're battling all the people who don't want to see the SimScope. What did you post, quackers? Wait to get the old Discord going again, right? I know I've been busy, but pretty quiet in there. Ah, very cool, quackers. Oh, it's just having a... Oh, there's some ground controllers on. Excellent news. Let's see who's all coming in. We've got myself and a big old gap between it. But we... Fortune favours the prepared team, and so let us get the parking charts ready. Is that it? Yes, beautiful. Let's do that just in case we get given some random parking instructions that we struggle to compute with. Anyway, top of descent is on its way soon. How far out are we? About... yeah, 50 miles is about there to top of descent. Excellent. Seems to be shaking quite a lot in terms of the cabin and the cockpit, but you know, I'm sure nothing's going wrong. Do like these cabin noises that Boris has put in. Yeah, Quackers, you know that. It's amazing I'm actually a pilot in real life, because some of the stuff on here is just... it's not good. Can you... Sorry, I missed the can I give you a suggestion, fly to Dundee. Maybe we'll do it on another stream, Quackers, where I need to get myself back into actual general aviation, because over the next few months I'm going to start getting back into my flying quite heavily. So maybe we'll use it as a bit of a way to refresh. Which should be cool, actually. Maybe we'll do a... People do long hauls. Maybe we'll do a long day of flying up the United Kingdom in like a PA-28 or something like that. Talk you through the planning, what happens and things like that. That'd be kind of cool. Could be quite long, that's the only thing. Look at this! I do think this looks a little bit better than the old 2020, but maybe not. Shared cockpit in general aviation. Look at that. Look at that. We're just in the middle of nowhere. You'd be amazed when you go up flying just how much open space there is. I mean, look at all that. Like, Quackers, you could buy this and just develop it, mate. Now there is an airplane up ahead, flashing. That's Manchester, I think. Let's see, where are we? Oh no, we're past Manchester. Might just be a bandit. We'll go in with guns hot. Well, I think so, Quackers, but what are the other things that you could have? Oh, top of descent soon. Quackers, you're meant to warn me of these things. Let's go down to 7,000 feet. What does the approach say? The approach says... I go Mediterranean then, why not? Given it's cold in January. So we're getting to top of descent very soon. So we should hear those engines spool back. Start ourselves down into a long old continuous descent into Glasgow. Oh mate, you gotta do what you enjoy, Quackers. It's your free time. Do it in the right way. Nice. Alright, so we got the IOS set up. Start descent soon into Glasgow. Glasgow grounder on 121705. It's handy. Similar to Stansted. awkward that the flight door is in-op. Leaves us at great peril. Woo! Whatever you do not pull those pins. Whackers, if we were in shared cockpit, you'd be straight to the gravity-operated gear. I can imagine you doing that, Quackers. A good test, though. Didn't they do that with the A380 that Global Airlines are doing? They had to fly with the gear down from a sort of safety perspective. I can make you go just auto brake 1. We're fine. So, on TCAS, there is someone ahead of us descending. It's someone going into Edinburgh. And that will not be us, guys. We'll be alright. I'd be interested if that Global Airlines even takes off, right? Like it's... Yeah, that's right. Didn't they fly across the Atlantic like that? Must be very expensive to do. That was spool back, I think. Yeah, we are spooling back, right? Ready for top of descent. Interesting. That is fair, Quackers. Maybe all A380 should have fixed gears rather than ones that go up and down. I understand what you're saying here. I don't even know whether they're going to operate out of Prestwick, right? But I don't know where they're going to fly. Because an A380 that goes to Dubai from Glasgow, but like, where are they going to go? Is it across the Atlantic to like America? I don't know. Oh, what have I not done right here? Oh no, there we go. I was like, top of descent. We're not descending. That'd be interesting, right? Yeah, it's underrated. It's got a massive runway. Yeah, if they can make it work, right? Like, they're gonna have to have some deep pockets to fund it, but Okay, so that is our descent started into Glasgow. Now normally on VATSIM you get an alert into which stand you'll be getting, which you kind of need to do for GSX, but that's all good. UNH is 90990, which we've still got in here. Beautiful. Let's see if we can get this heap of an airplane on the ground. Honestly, if they updated the clouds in 2020, it would be maybe better than 2024? I don't know. Maybe I'm being overly critical. It is hard to tell. Tom's for 168 followers. 168 people want to watch this nonsense. Amazing. Okay, so on landing we'll be looking for, do the reversers sound awesome, which I'm sure they will do, and then we'll do the engine shutdown as well and see what that sounds like. Hoping there won't be too many people on the ground again, but we can always log off VATSIM and hear it, so. There is someone coming in literally, where's this chap? Oh. 2 minutes after me. Sounds like we're gonna crash, guys. Crumbs. Hey, Quackers, welcome back. Taylor, you're in the chat and Twitch. Welcome, buddy. Hope you are doing well. Thank you for joining again. How you doing, Taylor? All good, buddy? like, is there anything else we need to do? I don't know, guys. I think we're okay. Quackers for you. I'm going to go with papaya. Yeah, papaya. If you're into F1, McLaren, it's like orange, but it's a different kind of orange, Quackers. If we're doing like a virtual airline, papaya is going to be the colour. It's going to be sweet. Alright, so we're going to basically crash into what looks like it's a very small airplane coming in from Barra. That's alright, guys. What colour is Mediterranean, Quackers? You've got to describe it. Are we talking blues? Are we talking greens? Okay, I see what you're saying. Pastels. Pastels, I think, is what we're saying. Taylor, I know you're on Twitch. Sorry about all the Streamlabs alerts. I don't really know what's going on. In YouTube, there's a bit more chat, so they kind of space out. But I understand for you, there's a lot going on in there. So I think overall, a bit of a success, the old Boris Soundpack. And also 2020, like, I should probably fly it a bit more because it looks awesome, like really good. Maybe I'll do the same flight in 2024 and then we can do a bit of a comparison, but it gets a bit repetitive, right? Yes, Boris Johnson's done a great time with the old Soundpack. Alright, you can play with the papaya. It's not going to be strict, but thoroughly recommend it. Great curry, great colour. Okay, so you can see we're going to basically leave Lannick, flight level 070, we'll drop ourselves down to about 3,000 feet, and then we'll get on the ILS. Lovely. Now, there is an issue with someone coming in, so we're literally going to arrive at the same time. Interesting. So someone doing circuits. Okay, VFR circuits, lovely. Glasgow traffic, Rhino 185 is approaching Lannick. We will descend down to 3,000 feet from Lannick to set up for the ILS runway 23, Glasgow traffic. Right, let's get some speed brakes out. Ooh. Oh, listen to that. Hello. That's kind of cool. So that's just to slow us down. You can see our we're getting a bit high on profile at the moment, but that will capture and then go back to where it needs to be. Look at that view. Carry descent down to 3000. So that's us leaving Lanark, and the old Loganair that's coming in hasn't really said anything, so that's going to be interesting. Kinda want to get off the runway round about Delta to Delta 1, so let's see what we can do. Still very high on profile, but it's coming back in. You can see this it's saying we're 1,400 feet above, but that's working quite nicely at the moment. And we've got the speed brakes still doing their things, which you can hear here. Should probably turn the seatbelt sign. Is it on? It's already on. Oh no, it's not. Hello. Everyone, get back in your seats. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go into heading mode. Just so we get a little bit more of a room as we come in towards the LS. And I'm also going to go into manual speed, slow down a little bit, and we'll go into hello. Well, that's caught us right up, hasn't it? Put the speed brakes away. So we're now in standard pressure as well, which is the 909 hectopascals. This green arc is showing you where you're going to basically achieve your 3,000 feet will be when we hit the green arc. You can make that quicker, so if I put the speed brakes out, you'll see that comes in quite a lot. Speed brakes come in. If I let go of the speed brakes, it will then go back out again because it's not got the same drag. It's the plan. It hasn't really gone up very much. Oh no, it's starting to now. There we go. Yeah. Is there anything else I'm missing? Probably, but what a nice evening. Okay, so landing lights on. Taxi lights on as well. Ah, nice one, Quackers. I'm glad you are spending your time wisely. Everyone loves a bit of papaya. Yes, of course, Quackers. I need to see this. Okay, we'll straighten up the heading a little bit to there, and we're also going to slow ourselves down to about 180 knots. And we'll do level change and stick the speed brake out. Oh, this is all terribly exciting. Where's my Logan Air pal? Okay. Alright, let's set ourselves up for a bit of an intercept. Look at this, beautiful. Bit of Scotland. Lovely. Is the runway in the distance? So that's levelling off, let's get some flaps in. They're in transition at the moment, which is good. Ah, nice one, Quackers. Right, waiting for... Oh, it's coming already. Crumbs! Keep up, Tim Scott. Oh, VOR lock. That's bringing in the iOS. Nah, look, we're turning away from the terrain. Don't you worry about it, Quackers. Everyone is safe. There is the runway. We're all good. We're all good. Cool. So that's lined up on the localizer. And we are 13 miles out. 180 knots. Perfect. Nice little nighttime landing we're going to get. We're just at dusk. Perfect. What's all that clattering happening in my airplane? Ah, Quackers. Another day. Okay, so we can see the vertical diamond is now alive and kicking. First stage of flaps, just for luck. Oh, it's a child in the back here. Hello. Is that because the gate and the fence had fallen down? Ah, no way, Quackers. Not what you need. So we've got quite a stonking headwind still. 30 knots. Ground speed is only 150.
Closer traffic, Airline 38 is departing runway 23.
2500.
Glasgow traffic, Ryanair 185 is on a 10-mile final, runway 23. So it's 180 knots, and then our approach speed is 139 plus 5. It's got 145 knots. Let's listen out for the spoilers and listen out for the reversers from the old man Boris. This airplane over here is intriguing me. I think that is a VFR person. Slow down a little bit and we'll drop the gear. Again, some excellent noises coming in there. On the speed brake.
And Glasgow traffic, Airline 38 Jaguar.
Cool, so that's that person in front of us. more flappy flaps. Interesting, you don't get as much flap sound inside with Boris. Instead you get children coughing. Alright, let's get down to our final approach speed, 145. Cool flappy flaps. It's 1,000 feet, and that usually means we take over SimScotter, so why don't we do that? Ooh. Okay, so we're going to hand fly this now into that runway ahead of us. This looks awesome. Like, I'm not sure 2024 looks like this. Look at that! Oh, do not crash. Race, race, race is correct. Quackers has clearly been on a SimScot flight before. We'll do our best, Quackers. We cannot promise anything. There's no guarantees. It's Ryanair as well. I'd love to try this flight in 2024 and see if it's any different. We are way above the ILS. What is going on here? Point the nose down. Don't you worry, Quackers. We're all good. Back on profile.
400. 300.
Okay, the trick, guys, is to hold it off.
200.
Hold it off.
Minimums.
Uh-oh.
Minimums.
Ugh.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Some crosswind happening here. Ugh.
What they say, good landing is a landing you can walk away from.
Sure. That was quite hard. Oh, but there's applause in the back. Yeah, it was alright, Quackers. We're not slowing down very much, so hold on. There we go. Yeah. A lot of paperwork, mate. A lot of
For
paperwork.
traffic, Lupin 34 Yankee Tango, and 9 miles, runway 23. Glad to go.
Ryanair 185 is vacated, runway 823 at Glasgow. Just give that guy the all clear, bring the flaps up, we'll tidy up the aircraft, and then get, yeah, there's a lot of insurance claims, Quackers. Lot to get through. Anyway, listen to that sound. I can understand that, Quackers. This sounds amazing, doesn't it? Look at that. It's interesting. It's actually on the ground. I think that the it's better. Anyway, so let's tidy up. That can go to there. These can come off. That can go off. That can also go off. So can that. So can that. We'll keep the taxi light on. Start the APU in anticipation of getting on stand. That's all good. Flaps have tidied up. Speed brake is up. And I think there might be a ground controller on just to keep us company. Oh, there is. 121705. Switch over and just give him a little bell where we are. We got off it. Oh, we used up a lot of runway, didn't we? Glasgow ground. Very good evening, Ryanair 185 with you, just past Foxtrot 1.
Ryanair 185, good evening, welcome to Glasgow. You can taxi to stand 36 via Golf and November.
Stand 36 via Golf in November. Thank you very much. Have a very good evening, Ryanair 185.
And you, mate.
Oh, hold on. We're not mates. Hold on. Let's not get too close. Stand 3-6. The international Pierre. That's where I want to go. Oh, hold on. That's not good. Can I change? Let's do that. Start again. Change. Oh, where's stand 3-6? That's really annoying. Okay, we'll start taxing just so that the guy doesn't think we're a complete lunatic. Oh, is it? Interesting. Quackers, you got all the knowledge, mate. Why can't I select stand 3-6 here? I can get stand 3-5. We'll just get there and figure out, guys. Where's stand 3-6 anyway? Just out of interest. Let's have a little look. Oh, it's good to do that. Stand 3... Oh, it's in here, right? Just on the right. In here, right? We're all happy with this. We're all committed to going into November. Yeah. Oh, it's where. Is it where the TUI is? Is that what we've got? Oh, the nose wheel. Listen. Ah, rumbles. Okay. Okay. Cool. I see you, Boris. I see you. Now. Is that a static aircraft is the question. Let's disconnect from... It is a static aircraft. So what we're going to do is go into 3.5 and log off the network, because that's just too exciting for me. Gate 35 is cool. Yeah, we're not going to park in the TUI. We're going to park site out from it. In we go. Just don't whack the wings, Sim Scott, whatever you do. Crumbs. And then we'll go outside and listen to what the sound is when we turn the engines off. Nice one, everyone. Welcome to Glasgow. I didn't say that. Thank you for joining me on this very enjoyable stream tonight. Crumbs is definitely my favourite word. Crackers, what's your favourite word? Just creeping forward slowly. Well, Quackers, you're going to have to find a different way to express yourself, and that's why I say crumbs. That's 2.5, 1. Oop. A little bit more, and that'll do. It says okay, we're okay. And then let's listen to the spool down of these engines. Oh, wow. Very, very cool. Alright guys, we'll get the passengers off. We'll tidy up the airplane. No need for any strobes. Anti-collision can come off. The doors will open. We did land alive. Don't you worry, Quackers. Nice one, Quackers. Thanks for joining. We will do this again soon. Thank you, everyone else. Hope you enjoyed that soundscape for Boris. I'll leave you with the deboarding, but we will do this again soon. Thank you all, and have a fantastic rest of the weekend. Cheers, guys.